Hello everybody, my name is Jessica Leach and I'm a senior at Whitefield High School, and today we are going to be reading Little Red Riding Hood. Now this is retold by Candace Ransom and illustrated by Tammy Leon. A long time ago, there lived a sweet little girl. She loved to visit her grandmother. One day, her grandmother gave her a very special present. She gave the little girl a red wool cape with a hood that she had made. She is with her cape on. The girl liked her cape very much. She wore it everywhere. She even wore her cape to bed. Soon, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Your grandmother is not feeling well." Little Red Riding Hood wanted to take a picnic to her grandmother. "Be sure to stay on the path through the woods," said her mother. Little Red Riding Hood promised that she would. Little Red Riding Hood skipped through the woods. She was very careful to stay on the path. After a while, she met a wolf. "Hello," said the wolf. The wolf seemed very friendly. "Hello," she said. "Where are you going, little girl?" asked the wolf. "I am going to visit my grandmother," said Little Red Riding Hood. "She is not feeling well." "Where does your grandmother live?" asked the wolf. "At the end of this path." The wolf wanted to get to the grandmother's house before Little Red Riding Hood. "I'll gobble up the old lady and the little girl too," he thought. "And the tasty picnic too." "Look at all the pretty flowers growing in the woods," said the wolf. "Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?" "Good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood. When she turned to pick some flowers, the wolf ran away. The wolf crept quietly inside grandmother's house. He tiptoed into her bedroom. Suddenly, she woke up. When she saw the wolf, she screamed, "Help! Help!" The wolf grabbed her and pushed her into the closet. Then he locked the door. The wolf put on a nightgown and cap. He hopped into bed. He pulled the covers up to his hairy chin. Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the door. "Grandmother," she called. "Come in, my dear," said the wolf in a high voice. Little Red Riding Hood went into the bedroom. Her grandmother looked very strange. "Grandmother, what big ears you have," she said. "The better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Grandmother, what big hands you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to hug you with, my dear." What's next? "Grandmother, what big teeth you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "The better to eat you with," cried the wolf. The wolf jumped out of bed. He tried to grab Little Red Riding Hood, but she leaped away. The wolf tumbled out the window. He was never seen again. Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother pounded on the closet. Little Red Riding Hood led her out. "What happened?" said her grandmother. "I went off the path to pick you some flowers," said Little Red Riding Hood. "I think you learned her lesson," said her grandmother. "I'm just glad we are both safe." Then Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother enjoyed their best visit ever. Thank you for reading this story with me today. I hope you have a good day. Bye.